Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. If you would like to see how I created this look, please stay tuned. Okay, so for the brows, I am using the Anastasia Dip Brow in dark brown. And I'm just basically going to use this to fill in my brow. I'm going to outline the bottom portion of my brow first and then outline the top portion and then go ahead and fill in. Okay, so now I'm just going to go ahead and go in and repeat the steps that I did on the other brow to the second brow. So outlining the brow first and then filling in the brow. Okay, so now I'm going in with my Maybelline concealer in the shade 30, and I'm just going to basically outline the natural arch of my brow, basically just cleaning it up, making sure that it's nice and neat. And notice that I'm using the same color as my skin tone. I do not like to use a shade that's lighter. I just feel like this makes the brows look a little bit more natural to me. And I'm just going to go ahead and do the same exact thing to the top portion of the brow, using the same color in the concealer. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with my MAC paint pot in Laying Low, and this is going to serve as a base for my eyeshadow, and it's also going to help with creasing and the longevity of the eyeshadow look. Okay, you guys, so I'm going in with my M518 Morphe brush, and I absolutely love these brushes, by the way. And I'm using the Urban Decay Naked Petite Heat palette. I actually got this palette from my local Sephora, and the color that I'm using right now is called Hot Spell, and I'm using this as a transition color. So basically I'm placing it on the eye right above the crease area. Okay, you guys, so the next color I'm going to be using is called Wild Thing, and this is in the same Urban Decay palette, and I'm actually using the same brush, and I'm basically going more in the area of the crease. Okay, you guys, so now I'm going in with my crown brush, and the brush that I'm using is the C330 Pro Blending Crease Brush, and I'm using the same Urban Decay palette. I'm using Strike as the color, and basically I'm just focusing this color directly into the crease area. This is just going to give the eye a little bit more color, give the eye a little bit more depth. Okay, you guys, so here I'm going back in with my Morphe M518 brush, and I'm just basically kind of blending out the edges. Of course, you definitely want to make sure that your eyeshadow is blended and that there are no harsh edges. And here I'm going in with my Morphe palette, and excuse the broken eyeshadows, my 4-year-old got a hold to it, but I'm using the black color in the palette. Okay, you guys, so I'm just basically taking that black eyeshadow and I'm placing it on the outer V portion of the eye. And I'm just going to go ahead and continue to pack that eye color on the eye. This is more of a dramatic look, so I wanted it to have a little bit more depth and I wanted it to be a little bit more fierce, so I decided to go with the color black. So yeah, just continue to pop it on, and then of course you definitely want to blend it out. Okay, you guys, so now I'm going in with my Pinky Rose Cosmetics palette in Bright Lights, and I'm going to go ahead and use the color in Smash, and I'm basically just going to place this all over my lid area. Okay, you guys, so now I'm going in with the color Punky from the Bright Lights palette, and that's a teal green color, and I'm just going to place this on top of Smash. Now what I will say is that these colors are extremely pigmented. I was like really surprised about how pigmented they were. And now I'm going to use the color in Dazzy, which is a teal green glitter color, and I'm just going to place that on top of Punky. Okay, you guys, so let me say this. If you are one of those makeup artists, or if you're a makeup lover who just loves to use glitter on your eyes, you need to invest in this palette. I'm telling you, less mess and less stress. I did not have to use any glue using these glitter pigments. It was absolutely amazing, and they lasted all day. I mean, it's like I said, less mess and less stress. No glue, nothing. I just placed my brush into this palette and stuck it on my eyes, and it was amazing. This was actually my first time using the glitter pigments in this palette. I've dabbled and dabbed with the color pigments. Like I said, they're extremely pigmented, but I am extremely impressed with this palette as far as the glitter is concerned, for sure. And oh my gosh, look how gorgeous that color looks. Like, I cannot even. Like, I am so in love with this palette. Like, I'm just gonna have to go back and get a few more with different colors in. I have to. But here I'm just going back in with the black, and I'm just deepening the outer corner. Like I said, this is a dramatic look, so I want it to pop. Alrighty, you guys, so it's cleanup time. I like to clean the edges of my eyeshadow because it basically just helps the eye look more lifted. When you leave that eyeshadow below the lash line, it just basically makes your eye droop. It makes your eyes look droopy, so. Okay, and here I'm going in with my Chanel pigment in New Moon. This is one of my absolute favorite pigments to use. I just wanted the eye to have a little bit more shimmer. I wanted to have more of an iridescent look, so I decided to use New Moon. Okay, so now on to complexion. I am using this illuminator from Magic. I actually like to use illuminators because I like for my skin to look glowy underneath the makeup. So I like to place an illuminator over my face before I apply any foundation. Okay, so now I'm going in with my Maybelline Fit Me foundation in the color 335, and I'm just going to apply this all over my face. This is actually one of my favorite foundations to use. I have a whole lot of them, but if you are looking for something that's really inexpensive, this is going to be the one, and the finish is absolutely amazing. Like I said, if you don't want to put a dent in your pockets, get the Maybelline Fit Me foundation. And not to mention, it is a full coverage foundation. So if you're looking for something that's full coverage and inexpensive, this would be the one also. But now I'm just gonna go in with my Maybelline concealer in the shade 30, and I'm just gonna basically use this as like a color corrector under my eyes. I feel like I have dark circles, so I'm just gonna use this before I highlight under my eyes. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and go in with my Stylo Expert Click Stick Concealer from By Terry. I absolutely love this cream concealer. It is full coverage and it blends really well. So I'm going to go ahead and use this under my eyes to brighten underneath my eyes, highlight my forehead, go down my nose, my cupid's bow, and my chin. And now I'm going to go in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills contour stick, and I'm using the color Truffle, and I'm basically just going to contour underneath my cheekbones, around my forehead, and down my nose. And I like to contour because I feel like I have more of an oval shaped face without makeup on, so I want to just give my face a little bit more definition. So that's the reason why I contour. Okay, so with contouring, it's just basically learning the face shapes and structures. Like I said, I like to contour because I feel like I have an oval shaped face. I don't have high cheekbones or anything like that, so I want to give myself a little bit more facial structure. So that's the reason for contouring. You definitely want to make sure that you kind of learn the face shapes when contouring. continuing to blend out that cream concealer, and the brush that I'm using is a brush that I got from Crown. It's a Crown brush. So I'm using that, and I'm also using my beauty blender to continue to blend out the concealer. Like I said, when blending, you definitely want to make sure that you blend properly. You don't want to have any harsh lines anywhere. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with a brush that I got from my local Walgreens. It's a Real Techniques brush, and I'm just going to go ahead and use this brush to blend out my contour. And I'm basically going back and forth from the blending brush to the beauty blender to blend out my makeup. I want to make sure that all of my makeup is blended properly. So that's the reason why I'm using both. So you just continue to blend, 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 blend your life away. I'm telling you, please blend your makeup. If you do not, in pictures, it will definitely show that your makeup is not blended. So blend your life away. Like your life depended on it. Blend. Okay, so here I'm using my Morphe M325 small angle brush, and I like to use this brush to blend out my nose contour. It is extremely imperative for me to make sure that I blend out my nose contour, because the worst thing is for me to be out in public and have those harsh dark lines going down the side of my nose. It is not appealing. So I definitely want to make sure I blend that. Okay, so now on to setting powder. I'm using my all-time fave, Sacha Buttercup, and I'm using my M334 brush from Morphe, and I'm just gonna basically go over the areas where I place concealer so that I can set it. I'm not necessarily baking it, I'm just placing it on top of the concealer. Okay, so I actually like to use the technique of pressing the Sacha Buttercup powder into my skin versus baking. I just find that it just gives a little bit more of a seamless application versus looking cakey. So I like to bake last and then kind of press it into the skin first. Okay, so now on to baking. I'm using my Color du Jour No More Shine setting powder, and I'm basically going to use this to place under my eyes, on my forehead, my cupid's bow, basically everywhere where I placed my concealer. And I like to do this because I do not want my makeup to move. I want it to settle into place. Okay, so now I'm going in with my Black Up contouring kit, and I'm just basically placing this in the areas where I placed the Anastasia Beverly Hills truffle cream. So I'm just basically giving myself a little bit more color, putting color back into the skin, and at the same time I am contouring. Okay, so now I'm going back in with that Morphe small angle brush, and I'm mixing these two colors that's in the Black Up kit to contour my nose. Again, you do not want harsh lines going down the side of your nose. So I'm just basically mixing those two colors together, and then using the same blending brush that I used to blend out my concealer to further blend out my nose contour. Again, no harsh lines on your nose. Okay, so now I'm going in with my precision powder brush to brush away the Color du Jour setting powder. And I'm also continuing to use it to kind of blend all of my makeup together. I can't remember, I think this is a Morphe brush. I'm not 100% sure, I'm almost certain it is though. But I'm just blending. Okay, so now I'm going in with my MAC Studio Fix C7 powder and my Real Techniques brush. And I'm just going to go over the areas where I place the concealers and the setting powder. And this is just going to make my under eyes appear more lifted. And it's also going to help to continue the process as far as blending is concerned. So it's just bringing everything together and smoothing everything out. And now I'm going to go back in with the precision powder brush, and I'm using the BH Cosmetics powder in the number 55, I believe. Of course, for some reason the clip is not on here, but that's neither here nor there. I'm using the BH Cosmetics setting powder with my precision brush, and I'm just blending everything out. So I'm continuing to blend with my precision powder brush, making sure that there are no harsh lines and everything looks smooth and well put together. Again, with your makeup, you know, you don't want to have any harsh lines, especially when taking a picture. And now my absolute favorite part of the whole makeup look, the eyeliner. I am using the Black Print eyeliner by Terry, and I absolutely love this eyeliner. It is super dark, super black, and it blends so smoothly, and it's waterproof and smudge proof. I absolutely love this eyeliner. And as you can see with the eyeliner, I like to place it in the lash line and blend it out with the smudge brush, and I also place it in my upper lash line as well. I don't know, it's something about using a super black eyeliner that make your dramatic looks look super sexy and very fierce. I don't know, I just love it. And now I'm going in with my By Terry Auburn brow mascara, and I'm just basically brushing it over my brows. I feel like it makes the brows look more natural. And then I'm gonna go over with my MAC Fix Plus spray and apply some mascara to my top lashes and also to my bottom lashes to bring the eye look together. Okay, so for the lips, I'm using the By Terry Duo lipstick in the number 8. And please excuse the ending. Unfortunately, my battery went dead, so you're only going to see one portion of the lip being done. But here is the final look. If you like what you see, please hit the like button and subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos. Bye, and thanks for watching.